Find the two square roots of 64. Remember, a square root of a number is a number that when multiplied by itself equals the given number. Every positive number has a positive and a negative square root. To find the square roots of 64, we will use guess, check, and revise. For our first guess, let's use 6. So we need to multiply 6 by itself to see if it equals 64. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 is not equal to 64. This means that 6 is not a square root of 64. Because 36 is less than 64, we need to choose a number that is greater than 6. Let's guess 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 does not equal 64. This means that 7 is not a square root of 64. Once again, 49 is less than 64. So we need to find a number that is greater than 7. Let's guess 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 does equal 64. This means that 8 is a square root of 64. Now we need to find the second square root of 64. In the definition of square root, it says that every positive number, in this case 64, has a positive and a negative square root. This means that our second square root will be a negative number that when multiplied by itself equals 64. Because 8 times 8 is 64, let's try negative 8 times negative 8. Remember, a negative number times a negative number is a positive number. So negative 8 times negative 8 is 64. 64 equals 64. This means that negative 8 is a square root of 64. So, the two square roots of 64 are 8 and negative 8. Because 64 is a number with integers, 8 and negative 8, as its square roots, this means that 64 is a perfect square.